Hey, it's Bill again. Here it is, mid-August. Far too hot to be outside doing a whole lot here in Richmond, Virginia. So I've been working on the layout today. Again, I'll just give you a quick pan over a few areas. And over in the heavy maintenance shop, the welders are still working on a passenger car that was brought in a while back. Hopefully they'll get it fixed soon. Just can kind of see details are still pretty much the same as what they were past few videos over here. What I've been doing today is getting track cut and fit. So more of a bird's eye view. The cork is glued down on this piece. I've still got a lot more to add. But I've been working on cutting and fitting track. Do have joiners on some of it. I do have the insulator blocks on many other parts of it. But I've been making sure that the track geometry works. So I just have a little bit left to do right in this area to kind of cut and fit. And I will be pretty much done with the basics on this. I have one more piece over by the oil distribution company. Cut and fit, but that's a full piece of flex track, and that's pretty easy. So I've got everything pinned in place. Found these wonderful about 2-inch long craft pins that work perfect for holding the track where I want it. They were also really good at holding the cork down as I glued it. So see that my triple cross over there actually lines up pretty well. Now that I've got the track in place, I'm able to pretty much get the buildings where I want them. Obviously still a lot to do. I've got bags of windows and doors and roof detail and a lot of paint and weathering that I need to do yet. But you can kind of see over on this side still. I've left this overhanging because I will finish this up once I do get most of the track in place permanently for this section, so that when it is glued down and it's solid and it's where I want it to be, then I'll switch the layout around and work on the other side. Industries and freight house. Now again, track's in place. I've been able to open this up. This will be a good parking lot, truck access to everything here. The rail is in for the freight house. Still not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this. I kind of kit-bashed it off of a couple of boiler houses that came with the PDA kits that are over there. I'll figure out something. What I am going to do, now that again, track is in place, I'm going to put a long dock in through here so that I can have this act as a quasi-team track. And then, of course, access to all of the loading doors and bays on the industrial area. I can use that then to have materials coming in, go onto the dock. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm even going to maybe have like a drop down or a swing over kind of section in here to access one or two of the doors, just so that I can get materials in the building. Over on this side, I've still got work to do on this, get it cut and fit. Pretty much everything is set over on the fuel depot. I did get a 3-way switch. I've always wanted one of those, and I wanted to put that in here, and that works pretty well in that location. So really, this piece coming in and running along and up to that end is a branch line. It comes through the existing piece, loops around over here, comes around on the light maintenance shop. Welders are really busy in there, and swings around by the water tower cooling station, and then heads out beside. If you've watched the previous video, you know that this piece over here will tie in to the far back end of that new section, so that I can have some good switching opportunities. I can change it up, have a little bit of fun every once in a while just moving it around. I also have a purchase from eBay So, and I've got some tents to make, but this is going to be Boy Scout Troop 788 out of Henrico, Virginia that are going to be here. I've added the scouts down here. I'm going to scratch build some little canvas tents, since this is supposedly back in the early to mid 50s. I will take the little plastic pads off that are under the scouts. That's just how they were when I bought them. I'll take those off, and I will super glue a little very fine nail, and I will then pre-drill a hole with a slightly larger nail, just so that I can press these in place, and then they're easily movable so that I can do some other things with them. And that's about it for today. I will give an update again once I get the track glued in place and wired. Wiring will come first, but once I get the last few pieces cut and fit, that will be the next thing I'm going to do, is get the track wired up and get it glued down. Excuse me. I do have some end scale cork that I have to add in a few spots over coming off the main line into the industrial area, and on the ends of the branch line on that end, just so that it matches up to what I've already got on the existing piece on the far end. So, I gotta tell you, I love our hobby. As you guys see, I like to do the detail part. I do like to run the trains as well, but this is a lot of fun for me. So, this is it for now. Thanks, folks. Take care.